Music City, and Nashville is popping tonight, and the Predators are ready. Welcome to EA Sports, everybody. I'm James Cebulski, where we find ourselves in St. Louis, the gateway city where the Blues are ready to roll tonight. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Blues get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. The Bolts gain possession in their own end. Moves it to point. St. Louis gains control of the puck. Puts it in deep. Tampa Bay's got it behind the net. Slides it over with pace to Gensel. Takes a shot, and there's the save. Across the line, down the left wall. Plays in front, and that's stopped. Denies him again.
Well, he has been under siege. I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
Picked up along the boards by Thomas. Just applying the screens here on the offensive end. The fans are all over it. And they finally get the puck out of the zone, relieving themselves of all that pressure they were under. Taken along the wall by Thomas. And that pass goes off a stick. Sends it in on the attack. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Slides it up to Bushnevich. St. Louis on the attack. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping ball.
The Blues get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Trying to clear. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear.
Oh, saved him! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest. Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
Paul's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Tampa Bay's won the defensive zone draw. Unable to reach that one. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. They score! And they convert with the man advantage.
When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
St. Louis has the game's first goal. They've changed the complexion now of this opening frame.
Yeah, the complete mindset redirect right here. When you get a goal, it's emotional, you're charged. The physical component, you start to engage more. So expect to find these next few shifts really energetic and on your opponent.
Fires it! And cut that one out of the net!
Great positioning by the goaltender
intercepted by Joseph. Oh, that's a good hit. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Oh, Duke's going to play it to the corner. And that one's stopped. He stopped it! He stopped it!
It was like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
Moves it around along the half wall. And he slides it quickly to Kessel. Denies him! He got all of it! Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
St. Louis really came to play tonight. They have put a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the first. Getzel's lugging the puck. The Bolts looking against the half wall. Oh, fantastic save by Binnington. Big-time defensive play. Gains the zone through center. Oh, what a move! Oh, what a move! Takes a shot, and that goes off the glove and will play on. The Blues have it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Perbix. Tries to get the puck over to Kyrou. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Point. Taken by Kyrou. The Blues move it in. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Radish. The Bolts have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Gensel. And he takes the dish. Takes a shot. The score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come. That puck comes off his stick so fast, the goalie can't get a read on it. It's in the back of the net.
The Blues are now up by 2, and they have really looked like the dominant team that we expected them to be here in this opening frame.
Yeah, they dictated pace right from puck drop, and they've held possession, and it's the reason why they have a majority of shots on goal, and they've been rewarded for their efforts, James.
The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Moves the puck over to Thomas. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Scores! Right on target! Wow!
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it, James? That shot goes top cheese and just knocks the bottle off of the top of the net. It's bottle pops. Well, that's a goal scorer's goal, James. And I mean, he's got great moves, he's got great hands, and he finds his way to the back of the net. I mean, he has to manipulate the defender, pull him out of position, and he does yet again.
The Blues have outshot, outscored, and all-around dominated here in this first. And they win that neutral zone draw. Inside the final minute of the first here. Quick pass to Thomas. St. Louis gains the zone. And he sidesteps the check there. And now it's grabbed by Thomas. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Sabalski, pounder, and here comes period number 2. A one-sided affair after the first 20. Here we go with period number 2. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the scores? And look at the glare from the goaltender after that went off someone in front.
Just an unfortunate circumstance here. The defender's trying to get into the shooting lane, and instead it ricochets off him and into the net. to maintain possession. How about the shots they're getting on net? Unbelievable.
And that's poked away by Radish. Slides it quickly to Gensel. Feeds it over. Here's a short pass to Bushnevich. Directs it on over to Falk. Slides the puck ahead to Thomas. Looking to make something happen at center. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Tampa Bay's got possession of the puck. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Oh, he's going to feel that the rest of the game. They are wearing down their opponents with hits like that. Takes a slap shot from the point, and that caroms off a body in the lane. And he loses control of the puck.
This is such a high-energy shift, and it's a reason why they have sustained pressure in the offensive zone. Their opponent back on their heels, looking real tired now.
A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Can't maintain possession after that hit. And it's a quick pass to Point. Avoids the poke check. Big save.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it. St. Louis is on their toes tonight, James. They've had their legs underneath them. They've been first on the puck. You know the coaching staff is going to like this game.
Moves it quickly over to Kucherov. Poked away in the neutral zone. Loses the coverage there. Quick stop. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all within the net and complete desperation and complete level to make that one.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn up another gear, and they have done that here. And the goal's got it in the wrong end. And that one's picked off. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Moves it to Hagel. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Slides the cross-ice pass. The Blues play it along the boards. Shot! Just wide. The Lightning have gained control of the puck along the wall. They get it out of the defensive end. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop with the paddle. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. And he slides it quickly to Chernak. The Blues have it behind the net. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Sends it into the offensive zone. Walker's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Near the point. A howitzer! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And now it's over to Bjorkstrand. Cuts to the front. Nice save from point-blank range.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
St. Louis came to play tonight. Look at the scoreboard here as they have been one busy team offensively. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Puck grab by Broberg. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Sends it to the cross side. From his own end, he picks up the puck. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That trip right in front of the official's eyes. Can't get away with that. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. The Blues will serve 2 minutes in the box. Man advantage unit is set.
Well, trailing in the game, here comes the top power play unit in the league, and they are such a threat when they possess the puck.
Puck scooped up by Hedman. And that's poked away. And that slides right out to center ice. And that's just out of reach. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Moves behind the net. Now a quick pass to Suter. With the tip, off the post.
St. Louis is sitting pretty in this game with a healthy lead. They wire one off the frame right there. Could have been extended even more. Gotta love the aggressive nature to their play, in particular in the offensive zone.
Denied that one.
This is where he earns his...
And they beat the buzzer and kept one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
Tampa Bay's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. With the steal. Oh, look at this. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next.
Do you know someone in your community who goes the extra mile to help out? Nominations for our team player awards are available in the process.
Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Bolts are right where they should be in this game, James, and that is behind entering the third period. Why? They just haven't had the puck. It hasn't been on their stick, which means they haven't been able to generate anything offensively.
St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Stars, and they're saving the Blues tonight in St. Louis.
Oh, man, he's an incredible passer, James. I mean, he's got IQ and awareness, so he knows where he wants to put the puck, so he's one step ahead of everyone. But then it's all about your delivery. You have to give a pass that someone can receive. So the perfect timing or the temperature, you want to make sure that it's flat, it's crisp, and he seems to do it every single time.
The Bolts scoop it up along the boards. Takes that pass back at the point. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
Binnington's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there, and that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
Oh, and he lines up his opponent perfectly with that hip check. Fires it into the offensive zone. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Tampa Bay's got a hold of it along the wall. Puck picked up by Cirelli. And that shot gets caught in traffic. They've got some momentum here. Sends it over. Great reach with the poke check. Scooped up along the wall by Cirelli. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Tampa Bay's got it from behind the net. Angles it over to Kucherov. And that's knocked away by Suter. The Blues gain control of the puck. Tampa Bay's got the puck here in the open ice. Taken by Chernak. And now he moves it to Paul. Fires it on net. Easily turned aside by Binnington. Sends it over to Holloway. On the attack along the boards. Vasilevsky's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. St. Louis has been firing on all cylinders tonight, and they are in the home stretch of this one in period number 3. Paul's won the draw here in the defensive zone. The Bolts pick up steam and are on the attack. Centering pass, and he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Joseph. Here's a chance. A little dipsy-doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Kind of nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Oh, stick save and a beaut.
Love the way the goaltender
Score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Puck dumped in. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Takes the feed. St. Louis is on the attack. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. The Blues look to start the transition game. Icing is the call. We're going to face off at the other end. St. Louis has generated a ton of shots on net tonight, and they lead it here in this third period. Points got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
shakes off the coverage. Here's a save by Vasilevsky. The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. The Bolts will play it from the corner. St. Louis is across the line and in the offensive zone. Finds some space in the corner. Back to the blue line. Quick feed to Bushnevich. Let's get the call.
Every once in a while, you just have this kind of night, and you just don't have it, and shift after shift, nothing goes right. I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
Paul's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And they'll start with possession. Moves the puck behind the net. And now he moves it quickly to Falk. Great reach with the poke check by Paul. And that's stolen by Falk. Shot comes up with a monster save in front.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot, and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Sunfist looking to win this draw, this man advantage here. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And they get that puck down the ice. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Right on the doorstep. Tampa Bay's penalty killer's got a hold of it. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
No harm, no foul here, James. I mean, this penalty, it's not going to have an impact on this game. Just look at the scoreboard. It's been over for a while.
And on the heels of that call, we get ourselves a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
Chance in front! Oh, denies them with the paddle save! Tampa Bay's got a chance to go to work on the power play here after their penalty expired. Shuts him down! Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And there's the whistle icing the call. Paul's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Blues win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. An easy stop with the pad by Vasilevsky. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. With possession along the wall. And he makes a save there. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And as the final seconds kick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. It's all over. St. Louis has to be all smiles after this one, Cheryl. What an effort.
The effort was creative, James. They had motion, distinctive purpose when they were shooting the puck. When you're feeling that way and you're in attack mode, it's a pleasure to watch.
And the party's not over just yet, Pounder. Look at them here. They come back out onto the ice.
You gotta